Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan.
Kevin, great to hear.
You always have. Priorities very straight with you, David. Thank you. And two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Steve. This has the feel of a playoff game.
Kevin, these teams have had their battles in the past. It's always fun to see them match up.
And now the Lakers starting group. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Howard is out there with Malik Monk. And for San Antonio, the guard pair, Murray and White. Keldon Johnson is out there with Young. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. Shot clock at 2. Westbrook can't get it to go.
One of the big surprises with the NBA draft, the trade of Russell Westbrook. Westbrook let it be known he was open to another move. And it'll be interesting to see how he fits next to LeBron and AD this season.
James against Johnson. The kick out to Westbrook. And the three ball is good.
What unselfish play from LeBron. You can tell he wants to get everyone involved.
White the pass to Pirtle. High post Young. Murray outside. Stolen by Westbrook. Over Murray. They get the rebound. And Davis gets it to go.
I love watching AD work on the glass, using his size to keep plays alive.
And White kicks to Young. 32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Murray outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Westbrook. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Murray against Westbrook. It's stolen by Johnson. Murray outside. Over Monk. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Lakers lead by 3. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They just been the better team so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for the Lakers right now, Anthony is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Kent Bazemore. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Ariza in at the 3 spot.
This is an area Forbes has worked on. Makes it trickier to close out on him when you know he can put it on the deck.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
He is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. 1:05 left in the first half. To the paint. Here's Jordan. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
And DeAndre has really beefed up his body over the years, remaining ready for whatever the defense throws his way.
Walker the pass to Vassell. Here is Forbes. Lets it go from 14. Ariza with the rebound. Outside Anthony. Jordan. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, this is Jordan's mindset, trying to extend the play and convert that effort into points.
Walker against Jordan. And Walker kicks to Forbes. 6 to shoot. Passes to Eubanks. Shoots over Bazemore. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers ahead. They're up by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They were simply the better team on the offensive end. Every time the defense made an adjustment, they would make an adjustment on offense, winning that little cat and mouse game.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
The guard pair, Murray and White. Young out there with Pirtle. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
All of AD's 7'6" wingspan coming into play allowed him to block it away.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Thaddeus Young on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Murray. And Davis pulls it down. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. The pass to LeBron. And they double up James. Howard trying to free himself up. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Howard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers.
And Howard always one of the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Westbrook against Murray. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Westbrook surveying the D. LeBron is doubled. Westbrook kicks to Monk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He can't get it to go. White with the defensive effort. Back to Johnson. Murray with it. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
For the Lakers.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. Westbrook fires away from outside. The third quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got LeBron James. Davis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. Here's Primo. He's guarded by Davis. And Davis sends it back. Westbrook against White. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Spurs making a switch here. Walker's checked in. San Antonio calls timeout. They trailed by 5. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
All right, David, thanks. Westbrook, that one goes. Counted. Westbrook's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Lakers. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Johnson, and Davis sends it back. Rondo at the elbow. White with the defensive effort.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
LeBron with the block.
Great positioning by LeBron and timing on that block shot. And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be. And so the Lakers take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win